On this next article, it says new PEBT food benefits to be issued by the end of April. Now, if you haven't watched my previous video, go watch it. I got many great information for you guys. You can watch it. It's a new update for this month of April 27, and this video is actually a part 2 of my previous video, right? So, I mean, we can continue on this video. I'm going to give you much more information so you can know where you're at in this date of April 27, right? So again, it says right here, new EBT food benefits to be issued by the end of April. Now, if you live in West Virginia, you guys already know that the state has been approved, but many people have not been receiving the benefits, right? Now, it says right here, since it's been approved, they're going to issue new benefit cards by the end of April, by the end of this month of April. So if you haven't received your card, you're supposed to receive a new card by the end of April, okay? So don't be worried. You're going to receive it. If you think there's an issue, go ahead and call them. And obviously, if you live also in South Dakota, it's going to be the same issue. You're going to receive it by the end of April, and it's going to have all your benefits. If you haven't applied, go ahead and apply. If you think you're missing money, you should go give them a call. But usually they just update it within the week, right? You receive the first payment, and a couple of days after, you receive the next payment, right? So that's pretty much how it works. I'm going to upload a new video showing you how you can actually check your transactions and your payments history for whenever they actually deposit the money to your card, right? So, I mean, again, just make sure you have all the money. If you think there's any doubt, you should give them a call or you should check online your account, right? Okay, great. So the next article, it says Mississippi closing the WIC program sites around the state. Now, you guys already know that the WIC program in Texas actually changed to a WIC EBT card, right? No more paper checks, and you should check, like I mentioned and suggested, that you should check your state and your city if you can actually opt into the WIC card, right? So you can actually get the card instead of paper checks, because you don't want to spend time collecting your checks, your WIC papers, and then get it destroyed, get it ruined, get it lost, and you lose all your money, right? And instead you get the card and you get a card and with all your benefits right there, then that means you can actually save them for later. If you lose them, get it replaced and so on, right? So now it says right here, and in this article, it actually says that many workers are losing the WIC program, or that work in the WIC program are losing their jobs. But since they actually switched to the EBT program, so that means they're going to get an EBT card instead of being in the WIC program only in the state of Mississippi. That means you can receive a different card, such as an EBT card, right? So in other words, if you receive WIC, you can't receive EBT. But but now they're switching to EBT, so they're both coming together, and there's going to be a EBT program and no more WIC program. Okay, so no more WIC program in the state of Mississippi, only in the state of Mississippi. Hopefully it changes in other states, which everybody says is better because it's more organized. Everybody's working on the same program and everybody's following the same type of rules, right? And in the other cases, it was the WIC program only for infants and mothers and young children, mothers with young children. And now pretty much you could apply and also be inside the SNAP EBT program, right? So I mean, like I said, in the state of Texas, they changed the format to the WIC card, which I think it's pretty much the EBT card, such as Mississippi. And if your state hasn't merged with the EBT program and it's just WIC program, then that means you should opt into the WIC card, right, instead of the paper money, right? So paper method. So I mean, you should check your state, you should check your county, you should check your city, because I mean, you don't want to be left out of this program. You want the benefits, you want the food benefits, and you want to get food with this EBT card that's being supplied by the government, right? Free money, free food for you guys, right? And the next article, it says another round of PEBT benefits coming to eligible Alabama families. That means in the state of Alabama, there are going to be more PEBT benefits given to you, right, to your card. Now, this one has been approved since April 13, so it's been like 2 weeks and it's been approved. Now, like I said, all states most likely been approved. All states have been already been receiving PEBT benefits each month, and this one says that it's been approved on April 13, and it's supposed to be dispersed pretty soon, right? So again, if you haven't applied, go ahead and apply. You don't want to miss out on these benefits because you can still apply for these benefits, right? And this next article, it shows you a little bit about it. It says local residents want to know for my benefits, right? If you haven't received your benefits, go ahead and apply. If it's missing, give them a call. If you think something's wrong, they most likely have to update your address, update your telephone number, or update any other tax information or any other um, information or program that you have to actually be involved into, right? Such as EBT, they actually ask you to be involved in a GROW program. That means you have to be currently looking for work, but since there's a pandemic, you can't look for work, right? So they make you actually do courses online to actually be so actually be simulating they're looking for work and you're learning about work resources, right? So that's how you're gonna get the money, and that's how they actually supply you the money because they're actually making efforts to look for a job, right? So I mean that's so if you haven't got any benefits, you give them a call. Maybe you have to upload any papers, any documents, or you have to be involved in any of those programs, right? On the next article, we see right here it says pandemic EBT. Children are waiting months for billions of dollars in federal pandemic food aid, right? Now people have been waiting, but they haven't been receiving them, right? This could be Illinois, this could be California, this could be New York, Florida, any of the states going on, right? Now it says right here that in the New York resident who's been disability, he haven't actually received his benefits, right? Congress last year has approved the pandemic EBT, the PEBT card, and still people haven't even received any money, right? Some people have, but it's been delayed. Like I said, even though deposited today, it says it's going to be deposited today, and if you don't receive it, that means it might take up to a week, right? There's been problems with the system, such as your EDD unemployment benefits. This is for actually food benefits, but it's the same thing. There's a lot of people in the system, a lot of people receiving their benefits, and a lot of people actually taking getting their benefits delayed and deposited into their accounts, right? Now, it also says here that as of mid-April, 33 states, District of Columbia, and Puerto Rico have received approval for school-age children, and 12 states and the District of Columbia have been approved for pandemic EBT child care benefits, right? Which is a new program. This covers more than 20 million kids who receive more than 17.7 billion in nutrition assistance, right? And the agency is reviewing school and child care plans for another 18 states and territories. All right. So in the 17 states that have yet to be approved, more than 9 million school-age children received roughly 3.5 billion from March 2020 to the end of the last school year. All right. So I mean, there goes some information for you guys. People are still receiving them. They have been approved, but it's just taking time to actually get dispersed to every single city, every single state, single county, and every single child or person that's supposed to receive them, right? But just so you know, people are still receiving their money and just getting time. I usually make videos on saying when, on telling you guys when you're supposed to receive them, and I list state by state from California to Washington D.C to when you're supposed to receive your benefits, right? So subscribe, hit the like button, watch those videos because they give you a lot of information on when you're supposed to receive them, right? For both EBT and PBT, right? So now we go to the next article. It says PBT fixed following technical glitch that impacted 95,000 accounts. Now this has been a problem, right? There's been a lot of accounts that has been a glitch with the system. Like I said, the computer system is down. They had to fix it, and they actually fixed it now, right? It was a glitch. People are not receiving them. So if they got their money delayed, it's because there was a glitch, right? There's a problem with the system, such as like either the unemployment, and now they actually fixed it. They say, all right. So if it got fixed, which is great news, say it got fixed by 5 p.m. All right, and it was Wednesday of, let's check right here, Wednesday 4 days ago. All right, so this last Wednesday at 5 p.m. they actually fixed it, and now people are receiving their money, their benefits, right? Which is great news. Yeah, if you haven't received it, don't worry, you're gonna receive it by the end of the week, and if you still don't, like I said, just get on call because you probably have to upload documents, you have to upload your address, your phone number, or it could be like you have to be involved in those programs, like I said, the GROW program, right? Great. So remember to do that. And I'm gonna show you guys right here that if you haven't applied, go ahead and apply because like I said, this is information you guys are supposed to know. And if you don't, now you can know about it, right? It's right here, how to claim lunch program benefits in Tennessee using the state hotline and other resources, right? So again, if you haven't applied, you can go and apply. This is in the state of Tennessee, but it is the same thing in any other state, right? State of California, you call CalFresh.ca.gov, I think, or just search it on Google, CalFresh or EBT benefits and how to apply or what's the number of it, right? Here in Tennessee, you call the Department of Human Services hotline, which is this number right there. You call them and you explain to them you want to apply or where's your money, right? Also, if you haven't applied, go ahead and apply. Remember, the second round of funds on PEBT cards was mailed in October. That's the state of Tennessee. California was in December, and they're still giving out new cards. You have to apply, right? And then since then, you have to give out. They're giving out new cards each single state, each single month, right? So again, this money is retroactive. You could get it as far back as I think January. I think that's what they were saying. But it's from January, so you can't, so you don't have to miss out on the money, right? They're gonna deposit it on your card, and it's great news, right? Because families still waiting for free lunch payments, as promised, and now they're actually fixing the glitch, fixing the system, and then gonna get it the service from distributed to your cards, right? Again, go ahead and apply. If you haven't applied, you should send them an email. You should give them a call. You should appeal it, depending if you got denied. You know, maybe they got the taxes, but it's not updated taxes. They got your information, but it's not your current address. It's not as simple as your current phone number. So I mean, that's why they get delayed. It could be your kids then weren't included, so it was just you. It could be just one kid was included, and that kid is not in school, or such and such and so on, right? So I mean, that's what you gotta apply. You gotta check your information, and you just gotta double check if you got actually denied, right? Submit an appeal. You can do that, and most likely you will get accepted the next time, right? Now, as we all know, this just happened today. It says Biden administration expands pandemic aid to feed 30 million low-income children this summer, right? Which is great news. Since this is expanded, so it's gonna give people SNAP benefits even after summer, even after the school year, right? So as we know, it was supposed to be only from 2020 to 2021 school year, ending in September. No, ending in maybe July. But now it's gonna be passing summer as well, right? So probably most likely, and we're gonna have benefits up to September, which is great news. And even after that, I'm thinking they're working on any new stimulus bills to actually pass it even until December or even after the end of 2022 school year, right? Which is great news. Again, this provides $375 per child, and depending on your state, you might get that much money depending on what it is. Full-time school learner, full-time house learner, or hybrid learner, they're gonna calculate the money you're supposed to earn, right? Again, it's for low-income families, and they will receive free summer meals, right? Which is great news, right? And again, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I bring quick news. I bring a lot of new news, information, and I make other separate videos. So I mean, like when you're gonna receive your money, where to buy it online, more information about how to use the EBT cards, or even unemployment videos, right? So check everything out, especially my links down below. And guess what? I'm gonna give free money to you guys. I'm gonna give free raffles. So I'm just thinking of some ideas, and I'm gonna let you guys know. Hopefully, you guys can subscribe, hit the like button, and even join me. All right? Because I mean, it's probably gonna be free gifts for you guys. Okay? So again, subscribe, hit the like button, and watch on my video. All right? Thanks.